Oh, you're rolling? Yeah. There's a lot of people walking their dogs now all of a sudden. Hey everybody, welcome back. My name is Abby. If you're new here, welcome for the first time. So I am a pilot in training for IFR for my instrument license, and I am an aspiring commercial pilot, which is what this video is going to be about. Y'all have been asking what my plans are for a long time now, and I didn't really want to talk about it. I was kind of just busy with work and school and stuff, but this video is going to be basically a pilot Q&A addressing things that have been going on in my training journey. Finally answering the stuff that you have been asking me for about a year now, about 6 months. But before we get into it, this is my sister, Annie. She's my camera assistant today. Hi. Wave, do like a little wave or something. Like I said, I'm making this video because I've been getting questions about what I'm doing with flight training and if I'm even continuing flight training. So I've been getting a lot of questions about it, but I haven't really been addressing them because I was planning on making a video, and to be honest, I didn't really know what I was doing a lot of the times. The first question is, do you want to do airlines? I don't want to do airlines. I never wanted to in the beginning, and I still don't now, even though I work for an airline, so that's a little bit interesting, but the answer is no. That could change in the future. I'm not saying never say never, but I don't want to now, and I'm not planning on it. I don't know if I got the birds, but that was so pretty. Another question I've been getting in the DMs and in real life actually is how I passed the written exam. So I passed the written exam with an 85%, which is exactly what I passed my private with actually, which is sort of funny that they were exactly the same. But I made a video on that, and I will link that down below in my whole IFR playlist because I plan on filming my IFR journey. I plan on updating y'all on that, and I plan on that I will link that down below. I also have a whole IFR playlist that I plan on updating, filming, and creating videos throughout my whole journey to my check ride. I do plan on filming my check ride. Fingers crossed, keep me accountable to that. And then the next one, which is completely valid, honestly, like I'm not butthurt about it. I've been getting it a lot. Why don't you have your IFR yet? Or why are you not working on it actively? What are you doing? Why don't you got it yet? Why don't you got your IFR yet? And to be honest, if you know me or if you've talked to me, I've said it in my other videos too, I wanted to get my IFR in 2019, so I wanted to have it by now. I wanted to be working on my commercial right now, but things got in the way of that, mainly unemployment, mainly school a little bit, mainly I didn't even know if I wanted to continue my pilot journey, to be honest. After private, you kind of reach a point where you have to decide if you want to continue becoming a pilot, and you need to think more about your career goals, and you're more invested at that point. And I also had to make the decision if I wanted to train part 61 or part 141, which I've also made a video on. Again, it'll be linked down below. I took a lot of time because I wasn't employed. I didn't have money coming in, so you can't flight train when you ain't got money coming in. Don't do it, it's a bad idea. And I had to decide personally, Abby, do you want to continue this? That better have been a Harley. If it's a Harley, I'll forgive it. Yamaha, like, we're chill, we're cool. Or a Suzuki. Anyway, so I had to decide if I wanted to take out a loan. I had to decide if I wanted to even continue flight training, and I made the decision between 141 and 61. I also, during about this year of taking a pause in flight training, I took the written in January 2019, and then during that year pause break, I made all those decisions. I was job searching and creating for YouTube, so that was productive. I did create for YouTube during that time. And that is why I don't have my IFR. That rolls right into the next question. We gotta get out of here, yo, because Annie is being eaten by mosquitoes, even though it's winter. She's wearing shorts. And my grandpa socks. And my thrifted things. Back to the question. Oh, end goals. What are my end goals? So 2019 was spent thinking introspectively, thinking about life and what I want to do with being a pilot. If I'm not going airlines, where in the heck in world in the living long life are you going to do? What are you going to do? I mainly get this question from my family, mainly Uncle Joe, you feel me? It's kind of like, yo, but if you're not doing airlines, then what are you gonna do? I want to do a couple things. I want to get on with firefighting flights. I want to do medical evacuations and disaster aid and rescue flights, and tours is something I would like to do. I do want to do bush flying still. That is still at the top of my list. That is going to happen. There is also state patrol and things, like for the state of California, they do firefighting and rescue flights, so it's kind of combined. It depends on what county or district or state or country, you feel me, that you go to. And I want to fly international as well, but the problem is that would be, I would have to convert my license, so that's kind of more further down the road. But I want to do tours, I want to do firefighting, I want to do corporate, I want to do bush flying. I'm open to all of that, and I'm also open to instructing. Hey, I feel like some things would make me a good teacher, and I think some things would make me a bad teacher, and I think getting your CFI is scary, getting your instructor license, but I do want to do it. I have a passion for flying, and I would love to teach people to fly while they're trying to actively kill me. I feel like being a teacher would be really rewarding. So I want to do bush flying. I do want to instruct in the future. I would love to instruct, and I do want to do tours. I think those three are more at the top for me. And corporate flying, which it takes a while to build up to that point, but I would want to fly corporate. I would want to fly smaller jets. I just don't want to fly big jets. I don't want to fly a lot of people. I don't want to fly a Boeing 737. I never wanted to. I never have. So I said, is it rolling? Dope, okay. I said I want to do bush flying and tours and teaching and all of this, right? But realistically, also what 2019 taught me is that a lot of things change, and even right now, I mean, COVID-19, the virus is going around, and people are losing their jobs and companies are closing down. And the thing about the aviation industry is highly volatile. I think I pronounced that right. So things change all the time. So I might have a goal now that is going to take me 5 years to get to, or 3 years to get to, and then I could get to that goal, and then that dream company I have in my mind, or that dream destination I want to work at, company could be bankrupt, or the destination could no longer be open to general aircraft and flying for tours. So things change in aviation all the time, a lot more than some other industries, and I'm being open about it, and I'm also having all these options, and I'm telling you all these options not because I'm undecided, although I do like all of them, but because things change. So I don't know where I'm gonna be, you feel me? I don't know what is going to happen in a couple years from now, because aviation has taught me more than anything else, really, that you gotta be flexible. You gotta be very flexible. Again, the virus reminded me that you can have a plan set up, but that don't mean it's actually gonna happen. I'm hoping between now and January 2021, I will finish my IFR, but my official start date is spring 2020 or April, around there. Basically, I'm just waiting to finish school. I actually have, and it's funny because I have homework due right now, tonight, Tuesday night, but I filmed this video instead because it's good weather, so I'm filming this now. School is ending for me this week, but the virus might also shut everything down. It has already shut everything down this week, but basically I'll be starting IFR probably by the time this video is edited and uploaded. That is the plan. I hope I answered the questions. If there's more, leave them down below, or I'll be making more update videos in the future. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. I hope y'all are safe right now during this time and doing well. And I'm gonna cut it before the bird comes back. Okay, turn it on. Shepherd. Dang it. I'm getting there, Annie. I'm getting there. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I used I didn't hire you to do this. The disrespect. But I used Shepherd. When I paid you in a granola bar that you brought that I didn't even bring. Do you see it?
It's gone.
Okay.
Oh, I did. Sorry, I started filming.
It's going? Okay. It's going?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Wait, one. I was answering the question. Which one? Freaking ghetto neighbor, man. Okay. Oh, I remember what it was. I don't even know what's gonna happen with my homework tonight.